Beer making is not complicated. People make it complicated. And what we try to do is make it non-complicated for people who just want to try and make their own beer, make it taste good, and then they can make the final decision as to whether they want to invest money to make their own grain and experiment. I mean, it's endless what you can create with beer, especially with flavors and the new hops that come out every day, the different types of yeast all around the country, different methods. I mean, at the moment, we've got a fermenter in the fridge and we've got it consistently at 21 degrees. The yeast that we used is the range between 17 and 25, but we actually mixed the yeast and added two different yeasts. So we don't even know how it's going to turn out. I calculated that 21 degrees should be the ultimate. So at the moment, the specific gravity of the beer is great. I mean, it's bubbling away. It's only been in there 5 days and it already smells very alcoholic volume. And I only added 5 litres of water plus an extra 1 litre after a day whilst it was fermenting with the 15 litres of water. And I think that we're going to get a beer that no one else has had on the market. So this is the beauty of home brewing. You can actually create better quality beer at home than your local breweries and even the big brewers. And even all the craft bottles in the shops, you can experiment till the cows come home and make a better beer. Brewing for me has always been a challenge. I've never been able to home brew. I tried the Coopers in a can and the Tui's in the can and everything else in a can. And every time I put it in there, it just seemed to suggest that I needed to add a lot of sugar to make the flavor taste good. And then every time I brewed it and fermented it and drank it, it tasted terrible. So it put me on a life path of exploration to try and find a better brew. And you can't get better than beer wort straight out of a commercial brewery, especially one that's based on good grains, good hops, and a good bittering unit, what they call the IBU, and hops that are organic, not genetically modified. Once you've got that, you can explore and you can experiment with different types of yeast and water to make any type of flavored beer you want.